Alright, what's up friends? I am headed to an awesome place called Prentice Cooper. It's about 20 minutes from my house up on Suck Creek Mountain, and I'm going to get some firewood. So Prentice Cooper is a place where you can hunt, ride four-wheelers, do all kinds of stuff. It's like got a bunch of trails on a certain amount of thousands of acres or whatever. And I come up here sometimes to get firewood. So also while I'm here, I wanted to talk about this video and what it pertains to. So I'm about to take you back to my studio and give you the 5 things that I wish I knew when I started out becoming a filmmaker. So first here is one that I see a lot of people going and doing immediately when they get into film, and that is buying a gimbal. You don't need a gimbal first out. So maybe in the future, yeah, you would need a gimbal for different kinds of shots that you're gonna learn through being a filmmaker. But going handheld, there's nothing bad about handheld. In fact, some of the most creative shots are handheld. And you can find tutorials all over the place. My personal favorites are the ones from Daniel Schiffer, where he makes amazing videos using handheld movements, and he kind of gives you a behind the scenes look at the exact movement that he makes and the focus and how he does everything. And so counting yourself out for not having a gimbal is something that I did. And so I went and got one, and sometimes I think I would be a better filmmaker if I hadn't. So number 2 on our list is I wish I would have taken notes and saved YouTube videos. On YouTube, you can become self-taught in just about anything, but you really gotta put work in. And a lot of the times when I was viewing videos, when I first got started, I didn't save them or I didn't take notes, and the skill that I thought I would take with me wasn't ingrained yet. I hadn't done it yet. I hadn't created with it yet. So that muscle memory wasn't there. I couldn't just jump into a project and start working and do it because I never really learned the skill. So I wish I had taken notes, and I wish I had saved those YouTube videos so that I could go back. Now I can still do that in the future, but how much easier would it be if I have the videos saved somewhere where I can just go click instead of spending minutes searching for videos? So number 3 on our list has to do with the details. I think in filmmaking there are a lot of terms that are scary. Like when people would first start talking about apertures and ISO and frame rates, I would just kind of get scared because the words were big and I didn't know what they were talking about, and I got lost and I just kind of gave up. Well, I really wish that I could go back and tell myself that they're very easy. All you gotta do is find a few examples and a few people who lay it out there very easily, which I may do in a future channel. Because once you gain the knowledge, it's elementary. That is the basic level. But one of the other main things that is a big detail, actually probably the largest detail, that I wish I could have paid more attention to is lighting. Lighting can change your video. Lighting can make your video good. Lighting can make your video bad. For instance, the red light behind me. I have that set up because it's very attractive in the background, and I could change it to be attractive in different ways. So I could change it to make everything brighter, a little bit blue to go with my shirt. Of course, that kind of, I don't know, you want to have complementary colors, which you'll get in the future. But I have it on red because it balances out this whole room, and I like the warm feel that it gives to the shot. So lighting, aperture, ISO, the words sound scary, but if you give it just a little bit of effort and look some stuff up, you can become self-taught and learn that it is very elementary, and you will grow from there. So number 4, I wish I could have told myself to invest in hard drives early on, because learning the hard way was not fun. I put everything on my MacBook Pro. It started acting funny and was running really slow once I
maxed it out because I had gone and got a 4K camera. And then I got a hard drive after that because, of course, I watched YouTube videos and learned that a hard drive is necessary. And I had done projects on Final Cut Pro where I was hosting the memory on my computer, and so when I went to a hard drive and I started running Final Cut Pro from it and I started working separately, a lot of files got lost. So the first thing you should do, especially if you get a 4K camera, is invest in a hard drive and work from that, because there it's not totally foolproof, but it will really help you out in the long run and you won't lose files. So for the fifth and final one, it's organize, organize, organize. I wish I could have told myself this before. I've done so many projects on so many different hard drives and so many different folders that sometimes I spend hours looking for footage to edit with because I simply didn't put it in the right space. Some people like to organize differently. Some people organize by date, by project, by location, all kinds of things. But the key is to dial in your organization skills. If I had told myself this, I probably would be a better filmmaker. And that's why I'm telling you guys this today. So, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, like it, send it to a friend who is becoming a filmmaker recently or now or whatever. Send them this so that maybe they can learn from the 5 tips that I wish I would have told myself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.